Hey everybody, Gideon's Tactical here, doing another knife review for you. This is the knife review of the CRKT M21-02G. This is the little brother of the M21. So we're just going to take a look at it here. Right off the bat, we got a 3-inch blade made out of 8 CR14 MOV, which actually is a little bit harder than the normal Chinese budget steel of 18 CR13 MOV. This actually has a Rockwell hardness of 59 to 57 versus the other one, which is 56 to 58. So this is just a little bit harder, so it'll keep its edge actually a little bit better. This is the plain edge version. You can get it in a serrated as well with some really nice wicked, I think they call it like shark's fin serration as well. But this has a really nice belly, really sharp edge, comes sharp right out of the box. And it got a little bit of a recurve in here, so it can be a little difficult to sharpen sometimes, but that just gives you a really good slicing edge there. On the tip right here, just a nice spear point, good blade thickness. You got a little bit of jimping right here, which does okay, but I like the design overall of this, you know, where it's just nice and flat, no thumb ramps or any goofiness, just flat all the way across the blade. But the jimping doesn't really dig in, but you can put your thumb anywhere you want, and it feels really comfortable, feels really nice in your hand when you're holding it like this. But the jimping leaves a little something to be desired. Would like just to see it a little bit sharper so it could dig in your finger a little bit more. But overall, the blade itself is really, really nice, and I like that upgraded steel that CRKT used. For deployment, you have this finger flipper right here and thumb studs. The thumb studs don't really work very well. They're really hard to grab. The finger flipper is really what it's designed to be used in for deployment. And when you flip it open, I mean, it flips open really nice and quick. No problems there whatsoever. It's nice and easy to change the tightness. You have a screw here, just a flathead is what you can use to tighten the blade on this side right here, so you don't have to find some weird, you know, hex head or something like that. Just a flathead will tighten or loosen the action on this, but great action. And for those of you out there that like finger flippers, this is a great one to have. It sticks out just enough so you can grab it really well. Got a little bit of jimping and texture on it, so you can flip it out no problem. The lockup is a liner lock, and it's very strong, good strong liner lock. There are no issues with that I can see whatsoever. But this does have CRKT's patented AUTO-LAWK system, which is this little lever right here, and it gives a little extra lock in there, so it's a dual locking system, which I hate. I can't stand that little feature that a lot of CRKT knives have, because it's basically you have to do 2 moves to unlock it. You got to pull this back, and then you got to move the liner lock at the same time and then close the blade. And it's just an annoyance that I don't see a use for. I think it's just a little quirk that they're just trying to be unique, but to me it's just kind of a pain in the butt. So it does have the auto lock. If you guys like it or you don't care, that's fine. But for me, I have a really hard time owning CRKTs for this very reason. It's just a pain in the butt for the locking mechanism. But the liner lock itself is nice and strong. You got G10 handles, which is great for texture, great for grip. The weight is about 4 ounces, so not bad for a 3-inch blade pocket knife. It's milled out, it's got some holes in there, so it lightens the load a little bit, because this is kind of a little bit of a beefy knife. The handle's definitely thick. It's not really rounded all that much. It's very boxy, the handle, and so the ergonomics, it just doesn't feel very ergonomically okay. It just kind of feels really like a brick, like you're holding a brick here. But I wear large size gloves, and it feels fine in the hand. The little finger flipper acts kind of like a hilt. You know, when you're holding on to it, it's not going anywhere. My pinky's not falling off, you know, or anything like that. Lastly, the pocket clip itself, pretty good pocket clip. The G10 against the pocket clip will definitely tear up your pocket over time. My suggestion would be to take like a little Dremel or some sandpaper and sand out the G10 right here underneath the pocket clip, so it won't tear up your pocket as much. But 3 screws, you can do it tip up, tip down. But the weird thing is they only did it for righties. There's no attachment for the pocket clip on the left-hand side. If they did that, this would be a totally ambidextrous knife and work great for lefties as well. So they only designed it for tip up, tip down, right-handed use, which is just goofy to me, and I don't know why they did that. They probably could have gotten a bigger market if they put the screws in for the pocket clip on both sides. So again, guys, this is the CRKT M21-02G. overall thoughts, if you don't mind the AUTO-LAWK, it's a great budget pocket knife. And it definitely looks tactical. My buddy's had it now for about a year, used it a lot, and it just works great for him. He really likes it. He doesn't mind the AUTO-LAWK. You're looking at a price point of about 40, right around the $40 mark, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. But if you like CRKT, they did a great job with this overall. You wouldn't regret purchasing this if you're a CRKT fan. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay equipped, stay prepared, and we'll see you out there.